Happening, everybody? It is I, Captain Baconator. We are back again with another cosplay reveal video. Now, my last one was the sensational Mayday Spider-Man Homecoming mashup. That one's actually being fixed because I broke the zipper somehow, so that one is under surgery. It should be fixed relatively soon, so huzzah! But we are here because my Aquaman King of Atlantis cosplay. I'm just gonna move this little sander now that I'm realizing it in frame. There we go. It is the reveal of my Aquaman King of Atlantis cosplay. I have been extremely excited for this one. Um, and the idea is this is my own take on Aquaman. It's sort of based on the comic books, but it's based on the Justice League movie all at the same time. I'll be putting a description below on my version of Aquaman's backstory and all kinds of cool stuff with it. But this is to showcase all the pieces as well as to show you guys the final reveal. However, this is only the first build for it. So I'm going to be throwing in a little bit of modifications here and there with this. So without further ado, let's get started. I have my whole cosplay here. So I guess we'll start with the thing that's in frame, and that is my tridents. Now this, I'm standing about 6 feet tall. This trident is my height. So, and it goes all the way. Whoops, I hit my fan. Whoops. So you can see it goes from end to end. I have used some gold house paint to give a nice painting, and then I took a little plastic bag, and I don't know how well it could show up with lighting, but I added some weathering effects to it to make it seem like, oh, I've been using this trident a lot. And the pole itself, I found some metal tubing that I heated together with various different things, as well as an open fire even. Torched it, stretched it out, and I made it into the trident. The trident head itself comes from a shop called Easley's. It is my favorite store. I will hopefully do a video about it sometime soon. But it came in like a little trident set, and it has like this little extra stick. If you guys will notice how it tapers, and it creates like a slightly smaller dip. Yeah, you can very clearly see this. It just shoved right through. I didn't need glue or anything. It just wedged itself in perfectly. Um, so next on our list is this Aquaman belt. I have the coattails uh, as I wanted to. If you guys check out my Instagram and all that fun jazz, I posted concept art for my Aquaman King of Atlantis, and the idea was I wanted to have a aquatic sort of like coattail type idea because I thought that would look really cool. Plus, it would give off like a fin type of idea, if that makes sense at all. And I went with seafoam green as well as teal right here. And this is called Tool, and I got this on my local SAS for maybe $3 altogether. It's the foam and everything, as well as the Aquaman logo, all crafted by me. Everything else right here has been crafted by me, stitched by me, sewn by me. I added little Velcro pieces right here on either side, so that way the A doesn't fall apart. So I might add something on there, but in the meantime, I love this. And I thought about doing it this way where the A's are on the side, but nah, I like the traditional A right on the abdomen. So this is the belts. The idea is I also use the same colored paint as the tridents on it. And you can't really see under this lighting, but I also added some weathering effects as well as some scratches and skid marks. Skid marks. I meant to say slash marks because I wanted to give the illusion like, oh, I've been fighting in this. But what's really cool about this is, oh, never mind, I didn't do it. But I'll make another belt for just a standard superhero Aquaman. But this one's made more like a kingly Aquaman, like he's staying in Atlantis for good. So with that, there is my belt, and the coattail goes right up towards my ankles. Um, Moving right along, we have my compression suit, and you always want to get a compression suit. Whatever cosplay you want to wear, you always want your body to taper and look fantastic as best as possible, so I highly recommend you get a bodysuit. And I'll be getting another one soon. because this one, I mostly have been using it for maybe 2-3 years, and it's been doing me really well, and it's been doing really good, but I need to get a better one, and one that's full body head to toe instead of just a 2-piece set. Now, next I have these knee pads, knee guards for right here, obviously because I wanted that golden kingly aesthetic. These come from my homeboy Sean Cadulis. He's also known as an AZ cosplayer. I'll put the link for his channel in the description below. He used these for, I believe, Deathstroke. I can't remember what costume it's from. I'm super sorry, Sean, because I can't remember. Again, I used the same exact house paint gold that I used for the Trident, for the belts. I wanted a unified look. Now, when these put together with the next item that I'm going to be showing you guys, it creates a very cool look, and with the photos that I'll be providing at the end of this, it's going to be extremely exciting. And speaking of, next on our list that's attached with these guys, we're going to keep right along with the legs. It is these leather boots, which of course have been painted green for Aquaman. These shoes were also provided by my homeboy Sean. These were used for his Green Arrow cosplay. I took a little bit of paint and I made it slightly brighter because Aquaman traditionally has bright colors, and I wanted my Aquaman to be kind of obnoxious in colors. Speaking of obnoxious in colors, I added this, which is his crown. And I thought, hey, what's very kingly a crown? And of course my hair kind of flows out. And I wanted to get hair extensions, so that way it could be more kingly and more buff-like. And I'm just turning off my phone notification. Whoops. Sorry, we got a little bit of out of frame, but that's A-okay. Now, this crown has jewels all the way around. Pretty fucking simple. It's just a crown. Moving right along, we have... Let's just continue on with the armor, and then we'll get with the base suit. Next, I have a custom pauldron that it appears that all my Velcro pieces have been ripped off, but that's A-okay. Nothing like a little hot glue or crazy glue won't fix. But this is the strap. It'll go around here, and my pauldron will be sitting around like this. It has been made with the same paint, all custom made, no pattern. Moving right along, as soon as I gather this all up together and put it in my box, or bucket in this case. Next is the gauntlets. Now, Sean also provided me these gauntlets, which I have since spray painted, and I actually took these apart a little bit because I noticed that there was some scuffing in the back, and I had to fix it up, and I had to redo things all together, and that's fine. Again, spray painted with the same house gold color. And with these, you guys are probably wondering if I'll have gloves. And yes, I got these fishnet gloves because I thought that would be a little different, and haha, fish. Speaking of the next order of business, these came in just today. So as soon as you guys see the pictures, it'll be the first time I see these in this color. I have some really 80s green leggings because I thought these would work perfect for Aquaman, especially for a king being all shiny and golden and powerful. Now, the only thing that's kind of dull is the last piece to this cosplay, and that is an orange morph suit. This was also bought in the Easley's workshop, or rather Easley's Fun Shop is the name of the store. However, the back zipper got a little bit undone, as well as some pieces around like the legs and all that. So I had to went in and unstitch it, and it wound up unstitching the whole thing. So I had to re-sew the entire morph suit together. So, you know, the things I do for cosplay and all that. But yeah, and I decided I was gonna go, and this is a horrible representation. I am entirely sorry in advance, but it has fingerless gloves. Let me just get a small sample. There we go. That's for the thumb, and it will stick out about yay, where my this thing is called, wherever that is. So yeah, that is my Aquaman King of Atlantis cosplay. Now, in a small moment, You guys will meet the king. You guys will see me in the crown. You'll see me head to toe. I'll be doing some edits and I'll be posting updates for that on my Instagram, Twitter, and all that. But until next time, guys, this is Aquaman, King of Atlantis.